Hey guys, I'm new to YouTube, so if you like the content, please give me a like. If you like the topics, please subscribe, and always leave a comment if you can. Thanks guys. Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a new series of player reviews, starting with Jović. We'll be reviewing the players through three key areas: positioning, link-up play, and shooting. I'll talk a little about those as we get into the video, and I'm also going to be talking about in-game feel and stamina. So after using Jović for a while, you'll see in these clips that he's really good at just getting into spaces that are going to give the opposition trouble. He kind of moves in and out, he moves into midfield, he hangs around the box, and what you'll see over this series of clips is just how good he is at getting into a position that's dangerous and then being able to play off his teammates and get into a position where they're taking some of the defensive attention, where he can just play around in that space and wait till something happens. What I've found is that as he goes through the game, he doesn't really lose this at all as the game gets later from a stamina perspective. He's always doing this all 90 minutes into overtime. And so what you get is a player that will constantly get into good positions and has this ability to just stay aggressive and stay relevant through the entire game. On the link-up play, one of the things that you'll see that's really great about Jović is his ability to receive a ball, hold it up, pass it off, and do it in very quick motions. He can take a ball, pass it off, and then instantly start bursting towards the goal, and you'll see him do this a lot. If it's in midfield, he has the ability to pressure the opponent, grab the ball, pass it off, and start to run. And if it's around the box, he'll just kind of wait around until he gets that ball and then make really quick movements, really quick turns. But he has enough control to be able to do whatever you need in the box, as long as it's not crazy skills. The other thing is he plays really well off other players. So if you have a good post player who's really good at post-up play, he can let them do the heavy lifting with receiving the ball, and by the time they give it to him, he can turn and shoot. And I'm telling you, there's so many goals you'll get if you do that. His stamina is pretty good when he does this type of playing, and so if you use him more in that capacity, he can pretty much last all game, and he always feels really solid. He's a player that, even though he's small and he's not fast, really feels solid when you use him in game, and that the body model is just great for being able to spin people, turn and shoot, and do just very good mechanical football plays with. On the shooting side, one of the things that most impressed me about Jović was his ability to, one, be very accurate, and two, be really accurate with both feet. I can't tell you enough how many times I've used this player and been on the wrong foot and still just drilled a crazy shot. He's so good because he has the additional skills and he's either footed that he really becomes extremely dangerous in almost every situation. The other thing that's really important to know is that he has long range shooting also. It fades off at the end of a game, usually in the last 20 minutes, but during the first 70 minutes he's really, really dangerous, and especially within the first 20 minutes of each half. He also has an insane ability to spin defenders. He gets the ball and he's able to turn his body very quickly. Not many defenders can handle this, even the best defenders, Van Dijk, etc. They can't handle this ability if he's fresh. You could also consider him as a sub, because bringing him on in the last 30 minutes of a game really will give him the ability to not only use the shooting power, but also the spinning technique if a defender's already been tired out by another player. Ultimately, because his body model feels so good, he's able to play with bounce and strength in a way that allows him to receive balls, turn, and shoot. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, just really, really solid. And of all of the players that I've purchased in Master League, he is by far the player I keep going back to for every new season, and it's very difficult to get him out of my squad. And for the price, he's really, really good. I recommend that you try this player out, see what you think, tell me your thoughts. So in summary, I hope I showed you for Jović that you've got a really good player. I think from a positioning standpoint, I would give him 9 out of 10. Link-up play, I think 8 out of 10 is pretty solid. Shooting, the man's a beast. I gotta give him 9 out of 10. In game, he feels solid and balanced, very usable, and from a stamina perspective, he feels good through the 70th minute, and he'll play the entire game. He'll go all 90 minutes and do really, really well. Thanks, guys. If you have other suggestions on players, please let me know. I'm happy to do them.